Hey guys, it's Deanna of the Pretty Girls Guide, and yesterday I was on Facebook and saw two videos that really basically just pissed me off. And I don't tend to do videos like this about like controversy and race relations and things like that, but as a woman of color, someone with natural hair, and a blogger who has like an outlet, I felt like it was important to share this information and kind of give my opinion on it. So I will link the two videos that I saw on the blog post for this video so you can see all the details of the post. But basically what it comes down to is two children, one in elementary school I think and the other in high school, that were suspended for their hair. So the little boy who's in elementary school, an honor student, got suspended for having a part in his hair. They cited it as a design, and designs are against the rules. And the girl got suspended for wearing her natural hair in a high puff, and they deemed it unkept, unruly, and I guess a distraction. I was just like, yo, for real? Like, you do not know how much effort it probably took her to lay those edges and get that puff to sit perfectly straight on top of her head. I mean, her puff was beautiful, and it's just like, that is not unkept. Okay, that was my first thought. And my second thought was, what in the entire fuck is going on with the education system? Like, really, you're worried about what is on top of a child's head instead of what you're putting into their heads? You as educators are supposed to be instilling confidence and just teaching children the basics of life and what they need to know to survive. And it's kind of twisted because technically you are. You're teaching them a realization that a lot of people of color, I won't even just say people who are black, have to realize that there are a lot of people in this world who don't give a shit about you. But the worst thing is to have to learn that as a child. Like, these children were not disrupting classrooms, they were not causing fights, they were not poor students. They chose to wear their hair in something that is culturally acceptable, that is stylish to them, that is something that they wanted to do to express themselves, and you're telling them that that is not okay, that that is unkept, that is unclean, that is unruly, that's a design, and it's distracting. And it's just like, okay, so what if another girl, let's say if another girl came in with a messy bun. Messy buns don't look like you combed your hair. Would she be expelled or suspended? Like, it is really teaching children at too early of an age. Like, these are kids who we are supposed to be bringing up to be better than what we are. Like, better than the generation that is running the world right now and all these problems that are going on in the world right now that our generation has to deal with. You're setting them up for failure to be the exact same way. You are breeding children who are going to be unconfident. They're not going to be confident in themselves. They are not going to feel as though that who they are as a person is okay, and that is not okay. Your only job as an educator is to educate children. Like, you tell kids, oh, don't worry about what you're wearing. School is about learning. It's not about a fashion show. So why do you care about what's going on top of their head? That's the same shit that goes out in the street. Like, you have cops who are worried about people standing on a corner smoking a cigarette, or who are minding their business doing something over here, and you're attacking them instead of going after murderers and people committing real crimes. Like, how is a hairstyle a crime? How is a puff is not distracting? A part in the hair is not distracting. Clearly, that part in that little boy's head is not keeping him from those A's and B's that he's making on tests. I can't understand why people decide to do this to children. I think that's what makes me so upset. I mean, I've been through this also. I worked at a hair salon, an upscale hair salon, and they met me with my natural hair. But then as things went on, I was hired, and as things went on, they do little digs. I wonder what your hair looks like straight, or why don't you wear some lipstick? It'll brighten your face up, or, things like that. As an adult, I did not like it, and I clearly no longer work there, but I can handle that. But as a child, like, really letting a child know that you give no shits about their culture and who they are, and that they can get in trouble for just being them, not even driving while black, not even doing something that actually could have led to something. Not saying driving while black leads to something, but doing something where you could have hurt somebody. You can get into a car accident. And this kid went to school with a haircut. This girl went to school with a puff. Like, I would just hope, and maybe this is me being perfect world living in type of person. I would hope that we could be better than this, and that we would instill in our children to be better than we are. I could go on for days, so I'm going to stop this video. Check out the blog post so you get all the information, and leave your comment below as to what you think about this, or what you would have done if this was your child, because I'd have snatched somebody. I sent my girl to school with a puff. My girl gonna wear a puff. You better. You better. All right, guys. Till next time. Bye.